Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to Excel for Data Analytics 10 days challenge. And in this challenge, we are going to see all the Excel concepts required for data analytics. And we are going to learn each and everything. Plus, we'll practice because I am going to provide you PPTs associated with each and every topic, as well as I am going to provide you Excel sheets to practice. So there will be total 10 parts and 10 days we are going to practice this. For each and every part there will be separate PPT and Excel sheets and you can practice on that. So first two parts will be introduction to Excel, and after that we'll jump to the formulas and other stuff. Okay, there will be total 10 lessons, and in this 10 lessons we are going to see each and everything. So I hope you'll learn each and everything. So let's get started. So on the first day we are going to learn about Excel dashboard, and there will be two parts. On first day and second day we are going to learn about all the Excel things, what are options are there, what is online Excel, offline Excel, and what are the options which Excel giving to us to explore it and to use it in our daily work. Okay, so there will be two things. First we are going to start with some topics, and tomorrow also we will cover some topics. So guys, today we are going to learn about Excel, and in Excel we are going to learn what kind of options are there in Excel dashboard. Now what is Excel dashboard? If you can see the sheet, then this is your Excel dashboard. Let me highlight you with the pencil. So yeah, so this is the dashboard I am talking about. This whole thing is your dashboard. Okay, now let me tell you, right now I am using a web version of this Excel sheet. These are not Windows Excel sheets. Obviously everything is same, but the difference between your offline sheets and online sheets, say online sheets you can share anywhere. So basically these online sheets are very versatile. You can connect these sheets with each other, as well as you can easily share this sheet with anyone. If you can see here, the share option is there, right? You can share this sheet easily. Same thing you will find in your Google Sheet. In Google Sheet also you can easily share the sheet with the people. Okay, so yeah, these are the benefits of online Google Sheet or Excel sheets. So yeah, we are going to learn this. Apart from that, if you want to go for offline, the everything is same, nothing is changed, only this share option you will not find over there. Okay, so yeah, this is the only difference, but yeah, we'll learn each and everything. These you can also access. These are free. If you can see, is asking me to buy Microsoft 365. I don't have Microsoft 365 subscription, but yeah, you can use this sheet free of cost. Up to 5 GB you can use. So OneDrive is having free thing which is up to 5 GB. Up to 5 GB you can store anything, maybe it's Excel sheet or your PPTs. So we are going to utilize that 5 GB for our sheets. Okay, so this is the basic introduction of Microsoft Excel. You can use Google Sheets also. Usually few companies are using Google Sheets, few companies are using Microsoft Excel, but where I'm especially in startups you'll find Google Sheet. Let's take an example. For example, if in future if you work for Google, then definitely Google will use their Google Sheets only. Okay, they will not use for Microsoft Excel. Okay, in last data analytics course I have taught each and everything on Google Sheets. So people told me 90% of companies are not using Google Sheets, but that's not the case. 50% of people using Google Sheets, 50% of people using Excel. So yeah, definitely we'll learn both things. One more thing, Google Sheet and Excel sheets are almost same. So let's start with our first point, which is your copy paste thing. If you can see this, okay, this is your copy paste option, and this come under home. Now let's understand this. This paste option is there. Okay, you can see here paste option is there. So let's understand this paste. Paste option is very simple. There are multiple things. This is value only, formulas only, formatting only, link to resource, keep source column with weights, transpose rows and columns. So let's take an example. First of all, copy paste is, if you know, it's very simple. You want to copy this table, then you are doing control plus C. If you are using MacBook, then it's command plus C. And here either you just select this, either you press on this button which is paste, your column will be there. So for that you need to allow your browser and it will copy paste it. Okay, one more simple thing is Control Z. If you put Control Z, your whatever it will be there, it will get undo. So this is undo button and this is redo button. I don't think so you need to I need to explain these things to you. Okay, now let's understand very important thing about copy paste. So in Excel or Google Sheet, if you want to like copy paste this in horizontal sheet, let's take an example. See here, you can add extra sheet. If you want to like add something, you just click here on plus icon and your extra sheet will be here. Yeah, so here if you double click on this and if you paste special, you can click a transpose rows and column. So if you click on this, then you will transpose your column. So for example, here it was in vertical format and now it's in horizontal format. Let's, for example, this is in horizontal format and you want in vertical format, just click on double click here, you will get paste special option and transport row or column. So this is row, you are converting into a column. Okay, if you want to convert column into row, then just copy your column and go in space special and just transpose your row and column. Okay, so this is a basic thing in which is present in copy pasting. Now let's understand one more thing. For example, I'll teach you this formula later, but let's understand this. For example, if I want to this is the summation means I added these numbers to one value. This is the sum of this value. Okay, now if I want to copy paste this thing here, okay, so I'm copy pasting, Control C, Control V. This is now the value has changed. Okay, so whenever you want to copy your answer only, then you just copy it. Okay, and while pasting it, just go to paste special and click on values. Okay, now what is the difference between this value and this value? Here you can see now just focus on this portion. Okay, here whatever I am clicking here, let's for example, here I am clicking on this value, so it is showing you, what is it showing? It's showing 55,000. Okay, now if I am clicking on this, it will show you an formula. Now what is this formula? Whatever formula is used here, it will apply same. For example, this formula is starting from 7. This is 7, your 7. Okay, this formula is starting from row number 7 and ending on 16. So almost we have selected 10. If you calculated these things, so there are 10 cells which we have used for this sum. Now if I copy paste same thing here, then it will start formula from here. I left 3 cells here, 1 2 3, right? And then I pasted the formula over here. Okay, now what will happen? No, the formula is starting from here, then it will left 1 2 3 and the formula will start from here. Okay, here to up to 10 cells. So if you see this, let me check our formula again. If you see this, then your formula is starting from here and leaving here. Okay, so it will select the 10. That's why it is very important, if you want to like show your sum only or the value only, then you just paste here, paste special and values only. Okay, so that is the use of copy paste values only. Okay, one more thing is there. For example, if I want to like copy the formula, let's say I copied this and it is showing just, so here if you want to like paste the formulas only, then you can paste formulas only. Okay, so it will paste your formula only for the same number of rows. Okay, so let's say if I pasted here, it will be, I'm just copying this first and then I'm pasting here formula only. Okay, now it's showing 0 because I shifted the formula one column later, then it will select all the values which is one column later. Okay, so this is the use of copy pasting things. So I hope you understood these things. These are very basic things. I will tell you to just go through this sheet once and learn this copy paste. So this is very simple. I don't think so it's like complicated thing, but it's very easy. Okay, now let's jump to the second thing, which is cut. Okay, so it's Control X on your keyboard. Just if you want to move this value to another location, just you Control X and Control V. Okay, if you do this, then your values will move. Okay, this is format painter. I'll let you know what is this later after learning some formatting. Okay, now let's understand this. This is very simple. If you want to change your font, you can change your font from here. Okay, so these are some office fonts. You can change from here. Whatever you want to do, you can do here. Then this thing will help you to increase the font size. You can increase the font size here. Okay, right now I'm keeping 12. Then next is same thing. If you want to increase the size, you can click here. If you want to reduce the size, you can click here. This is font size option actually. Okay, this next thing is bold. I hope everyone knows about bold. This is italic. This is underline. This is double underline. This thing is double underline. Here you can like do a strike through. Okay, so it will erase your one kind of like option to strike through it. Then next thing is a formatting. Now in formatting, you can format a table. For example, this is not looking good for me, then I will add borders to it. To add borders, you can select here and it will add your borders. Okay, now let's understand next thing is your highlighter. You can fill the color into the cell. For example, if I want to highlight this Iron Man's Roberts Downey Jr. So I'm just clicking on this, so it will fill color into the cell. Okay, you can change color from here. Okay, whatever you want to do, you can do that. As well as you can put formula here, when to highlight option. We'll learn this in condition formatting for sure. Okay, next is your font color. You can change your font color. For example, Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm changing the color to red, so you can do this thing here. Next is, let me increase the size of the rows. Okay, so I'm increasing the size of the rows. Now let's understand this one more thing. So if you want to select the row, you can click here. If you want to select the column, you can click here. Okay, now in this row, if you double click on this or left click on right click on your mouse pad, then you will get this option. Same cut, copy, paste option. In paste option, you will find multiple options. You can add row above whatever you have selected. For example, you have selected row number 3. If I add this insert one row above, then it will add one row above the row number 3. Okay, I'm like, if you want to delete this, you can just delete the row 3 from here by doing same option. Okay, you have multiple option. You can clear the content. If you want to clear the row, your whole content will be erased. Okay, next is your row height. You can you can put AutoFit. It will auto adjust your text height. If your text font is like 10, then it will adjust according to it. If your font is 100, then it will adjust according to your font size. Okay, next is format cell. You can format your cell. Or next is show changes. For example, if I click here, so it will show me changes. Who made these changes? Definitely it's my name. So yeah, it will show you changes. For example, 10 people are working on the sheet. It will show your that person's name if he has make any changes. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it about this first function. Okay, this you have understood. Next, let's learn this. So for example, I am selecting this cell, and if I want to move this text little upward, then I can move this upward. Let me increase the size of the cell. Okay, if you want to keep it at middle, you can keep it. If you want to put it at bottom, you can put it. Okay, now you can change the alignment. Again, I'm like increasing the size of the column. See, if you want to center align this, you can center align. If you want to right align it, you can do left align. If you want to like increase little bit a spacing between your column and your text, then you can do this from here. So yeah, I hope you understood this thing. Also, if you want to like move your column, if you want to change the size of your column or row, you can do from here, and you can do from here. Okay, if you double click on for example, now this, if you want to like resize your row size, then what you want to do, just click here. See here, you just move your cursor, it will show you double arrow option. If you double click here, it will adjust the length of your row or column according to the font size. Okay, this is basically AutoFit option which we have seen here. Yeah, this one, AutoFit option. Okay, it will do this thing. So yeah, I think you have understood this thing also. Now let's understand this. For example, these are the cities and I want to like give the common name for this, and if I want to add some text here, then what I'll do, I'll like merge the all cells here. Here one option is there, merge cell and center. So I'm clicking on merge cell and center. I am writing city over here. Okay, so I written the city here and I'm using the center line, so city is coming here. Okay, I'm increasing the font of city, and if I want to like change this, now it's vertical by letter, now it will write like this. Okay, this is good for your formatting option, you can play with this options. Okay, I will give link of this sheet into the description, you can go and check it out. So here like this you can like assign the name of your table over here. Okay, so I hope you understood these things. Now let's understand the wrap the text. I have this sentence here. Okay, let me do like this, I'm copy pasting this here. Now this wrapping option is there, so this text you can see it's going below this column because the length of this text is longer than this cell content. Okay, this cell's gap. So I'm clicking here and then I'm clicking on wrap text, so it will wrap the text. And if I double click here, so it will adjust the okay. So earlier your text was here. Okay, it was hidden due to this column n, now it's coming here. So if you wrap the text, it will wrap the text. If I click here, then it will again regain the original size of that sentence. Okay, original format of that sentence. So this is wrapping. Merging I already told you. So for example, if you want to merge multiple cells, then you can just click multiple, and if you write something, it will be in between. Okay, there are again multiple options, merge across, so you can merge all these things across, means in a similar line. Okay, like this you can do. This will do center, this will like start from left hand side. These options are there, merge cells and unmerge cells. If you want to unmerge it, you can just click here, then your cell will be a totally different cell. Okay, I hope you understood this thing. Next thing, let's understand, this is the data type. We will learn this thing again in our SQL. So yeah, be give your attention to this type data type option, because this is very important. For example, now this is your like normal number, so that's why it's general. Okay, you can keep it this number format. Okay, so here it will show you 2 decimal points. You can convert this into currency. Okay, now it will show you currency. So this is best for accounting purposes, as well as to change the format of any text. Okay, this will learn in Excel and SQL and Power BI more. Here we don't need this thing. Again, this is your like symbol. Now what are these symbol? This is the currency symbol, then this is percentage. Now let's understand this thing. For example, you have 0.10 you have written, you want to convert this in percentage, just click here, so it will convert your 0.10, which is your 10% in percentage. Okay, so yeah, this thing you can do. You can add commas. Now how it will help, for example, I'm writing this value. Okay, if I click here and then click here, it will add commas to your value. It will help you to understand better to understand your value, what is it, and how big the number is. Okay, it is very easy to identify your number if the commas are there. Again, one more thing that I want to explain is, for example, if you are adding decimals over here in this value, I'm increasing the length of this. Okay, So if you are adding the decimal here, you can click here and it will increase your decimals. Okay, if you want to reduce the decimals from your value, then you can click here. So these are to this one is to reduce the decimal, this one to increase the decimal. Don't worry, it will not change the value of your original value. It will just show you a optimize value, optimize view of your value. Okay, it will round figure everything and it will tell you. For example, if I am adding here a 9, okay, then it will see this. If I am reducing this, it will add 1 as a end value, so it will not change the value of your original value. Okay, so I hope you understood this thing. Now let's understand next thing. Next thing is your conditional formatting. For conditional formatting, I have one table here. Yeah, this table, conditional formatting. Now what we'll do, we'll add a conditional formatting here. So what is the conditional formatting? So basically it's kind of a chart where you will understand the value of a value by colors. Now let me explain this thing. For example, I am clicking here, am I adding this color scales. Okay, if I add this here, okay, now here you can see your highest value is showing here in green and your lowest value is showing in red. Now here you can change your color format. For example, I am clicking on this. Okay, now your lowest value is in green and your highest value is in red. Now this is very helpful when you have multiple values and you don't know which value is a better or which value is a worse. For example, in terms of temperature, for example, if you are thinking to understand the temperature of cities, then you will get to know, this city, whatever it is, as well, is having a less temperature than other cities because it is showing in green. If you understand about this Hanumanthgad, it is showing 39 as a temperature and it's showing in red. So you can easily understand from this whole chart, 39 is the highest value. Okay, so this will help you to understand the value of your value. Okay, value of the value is whether it is in range or not. For example, this 636 is the average, that's why it's showing in yellow. So here you can see this is your one kind of format where you can change the values or you can change the color of your values. Okay, so this is totally depend upon you what you want to do. You can change the colors as well as you can use the different color scales. Okay, this is totally depend upon you. From here you can delete all the values. Okay, so this is how your conditional formatting works. Okay guys, I hope you understood each and everything that I have explained in this lecture, and in next lecture we are going to continue with the Excel dashboard and we'll complete each and everything in next lecture.